Thanks so much for watching my YouTube channel. Super excited. We're going to do just this little short series, super concise. And we're talking about what happens after resurrection and immediately after resurrection. I want to look just for a quick moment at Mary Magdalene. I really like this chick. And the reason I like this chick is because she's had some pretty significant trauma in her life. And I think for all of us, we can look back historically and say, well, that was traumatic, and we all have things that have been traumatic for us. And Mary Magdalene had the same scenario in terms of mental illness, what we might also call demon possession. The Bible tells us that Mary Magdalene had 7 demons, and Jesus drove out the 7 demons from Mary Magdalene. And I like her because, honestly, she's the first person who experiences resurrected Jesus. And I really find this whole thing very fascinating because it's in John 20, verses 11 to 18. And Mary Magdalene goes to the tomb to visit Jesus' body. And as she's there, she looks in and the body's not there. And she turns around and these angels are there. She doesn't know they're angels, but she's like, where have you laid the body? And they said, he's not here. And it says that she was weeping. She was weeping. And why was she weeping? And that's Jesus' question to her. Jesus asks her. She turns and she sees the body's not there, and she's crying, she's sobbing, she's weeping. And Jesus asks her, why are you weeping? And I really appreciate that Jesus asks this question. It's not that he doesn't know. Clearly, he knows everything. So he knows why she's weeping. But I want to just challenge you that Jesus asks us that same question. Why are you weeping? And the reason Jesus asks us the question isn't because he doesn't know, but rather so that as we communicate, we open the door to the conversation, as we open the door to some of that trauma, some of that difficulty, some of that hardship, some of that pain, that Jesus can step into that and bring resurrection and bring life and bring healing. And so I think that Mary was weeping for a lot of reasons. I think she was weeping because she saw Jesus crucified, and that was traumatic. I think she was weeping because she didn't know about the future. It's an uncertain future. I think she was weeping of grief and mourning and loss. I think she was maybe afraid, possibly, because she had been demon-possessed, and the guy who liberated her from all that torment and torture was missing. Now he's gone. What happens if I don't want to have a regression? I don't want to go back to that whole awful lifestyle. I mean, just torment. So maybe these are all the reasons she's weeping. And she pours out her heart to Jesus. And she didn't know it was Jesus. She thought Jesus was the gardener. And I just want to encourage you today that you can unzip your heart and be honest with Jesus. You can share with him the pain, what hurts, the grief, the loss, the fears, the torment. You can unzip your heart and you can share with Jesus that pain. And when you do, he is the gardener of your soul. He is the gardener. And you're like, well, he's Jesus too. Absolutely, he's all of that. But he can take care of your soul. He can redeem the hurt and the pain and the suffering and the grief and the loss. He can participate in all that and bring resurrection. But it starts with the question, why are you weeping? So I just encourage you today, instead of stuffing things or making yourself busy, not sitting with pain and struggle and anxiety, just sit with Jesus and pour out your heart and say, this is why I'm weeping. I'm weeping, I'm sad, I'm broken, I'm hurt because of. And then let Jesus talk to you in that place, in that space. Because he has resurrection, he has comfort for your soul and help. So thanks a bunch for watching. I encourage you to give me thumbs up, thumbs down, give me some feedback. That'd be fantastic. Of course, I would love for you to subscribe to this. This is an amazing channel, so it's really fun. And here's your concluding joke. What country in the world is known to have the fastest capital city in the whole world? That would be the country of Ireland, because the people are Dublin every day. Wah, wah, wah. I know, pretty bad. But we'll catch you next week. Thanks again for watching.